Hi, my name is Luke Anderson. My presentation is going to be on Jeff Bezos, the modern titan of industry. So, America is kind of the home of innovation. This kind of starts in the 1800s with the Industrial Revolution and people like John D. Rockefeller and Andrew Carnegie. John D. Rockefeller is an oil magnate, huge success, very wealthy, one of the most wealthy people of all time, just a huge success and staple of American ingenuity and success. There are also people like Andrew Carnegie who invented the manufacturing of steel here in America. Uh, Steel would become one of the biggest parts of building across the world, a huge industry, and Carnegie is one of the people that started that in America and launched America into the success it is still feeling today. Jeff Bezos' early life. Born in Albuquerque, New Mexico, he went to high school, and in high school he created the Dream Institute. And the Dream Institute is this idea he created, which is kind of teaching kids how to be innovative and giving them books to read that kind of help to accentuate their innovativeness, which kind of leads into his later philosophies running Amazon. Graduated from Princeton, and he had a part in a failed startup, and he later said that that would kind of teach him how to not run a business and what not to do when he's trying to start businesses like Amazon. After he graduated, he worked at a hedge fund at a very kind of a cushy job. It's kind of easy for him. He had financial stability. He was not definitely not poor, but he would kind of leave all that to start Amazon. He would leave his cushy, easy job at the hedge fund and in pursuit of something that he really thought he could make a difference with. So Amazon opened as not really an immediate success. A lot of the stockbrokers of Wall Street called it actually Amazon.bomb because it was built up to be this huge success, and really it turned out to be not as successful at the beginning. They only sold books at the start of their company, and of course that would later expand. But it kind of survived this early stage of Amazon because of Jeff Bezos' persistence and perseverance through this more difficult time in the beginning. He saw this boom for web design, and he kind of capitalized on it with this almost revolutionary, you know, click to order service. So this is Jeff Bezos' early image. He wants to be seen as like a normal, everyday person. That helps a lot with employees viewing him as one of their own. He makes it known that he loves Star Trek. He named actually one of his holding companies after a technology in Star Trek. He created his first desk out of a door to kind of show that he's not really like this guy that can afford the $10,000 desks that a lot of CEOs have. And he actually keeps this desk to this day to kind of remind people of his humble beginnings and show everybody that he's just like them. Even though now he's obviously a billionaire, very successful, he just wants to create that image of somebody that is very frugal still and knows how to run the business. So this is kind of part of Amazon and Jeff Bezos' innovation. So he expands into other items that aren't just books. He expands infrastructure when other companies that were like Amazon kind of were just cashing out on the easy success they experienced in the beginning. Instead of just taking the money that he had earned, he spent millions of dollars on expanding warehouses and getting faster delivery with Amazon Prime, a revolutionary at the time service for mailing. Mailing things way quicker than anybody had ever seen with these online ordering services. That kind of brings us to Jeff Bezos' day one mindset. He wants day he wants it to always be day one at Amazon. Day one means something new has happened, something is innovative, something has changed. He wants to keep employees always creatively thinking and encouraged. Always wants to be innovating. If it gets to day two, that means that it's static and nothing has changed. And this is kind of why Bezos has succeeded so much, he's not afraid to take risks and be innovative and change things very drastically from what other people are doing. It kind of makes Amazon especially stand out as one of the premier ordering services, online shopping services that we have today. Here's some criticisms of Jeff Bezos. His frivolous spending. He took a trip to outer space for like $5.5 billion, and that could have obviously been spent on some great infrastructure in places where they needed it, or donating to certain charities that help people in need, giving directly to people in need, building a library in area that needs a library. It's that kind of frivolous spending that you wonder, what is he really accomplishing when he's doing this kind of joyride into space for no reason. Bad working conditions at warehouses. A lot of reports have come of people not being allowed to sit down for extended periods of time, or only being able to use the bathroom when it is allowed. Only very recently has there even been a union created at Amazon, and that is, Amazon definitely did not want that. And he's Jeff Bezos has very recently finally started um, becoming a philanthropist. Like Andrew Carnegie outlined in his Gospel of Wealth, donating to certain areas that may need things to bring the population up, as kind of the responsibility of the very wealthy in America. So these are my works cited, and thank you very much.